Hey people, what is up? Today it's Christmas. Let me start out by saying Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Then let's get right into it. It's Christmas Day, and we're all getting stuff. So I was just going to go through quick what I got for, just overview, rambling, that kind of thing. I did get some jeans, which I was hoping to get, some cargo, so I'm happy there. Got jeans to wear. Because a lot of my jeans are worn out. You'll see my hand is a little bloody, or a little chewed up. There's a story behind that one that's pretty simple, but we'll get into that in a minute. I got cargos, like I mentioned. I received a bottle of Bailey's from my cousin, which I drink Bailey's, so that's perfect for me. My uncle actually got me a humidor, small humidor, with probably about 180 bucks of cigars in it, so I was pretty surprised when I opened that, because I had a couple in my humidor, and I'd smoke a few and throw a few in, so I was surprised when he did that, so that was pretty cool of him. But let's get right into, the guts that everyone wants to see, the gear-related aspect. So, from my parents, I had this on my list, and they actually went and got it for me. It's the Maxpedition gear bag. I call it the carry-all because it's got closure. Pull that, slide it open. Right off the rip, it's about, I'd say, 16 inches wide. This here is 15. Probably about 18 inches. Yeah, 18 wide by about the same length. About 18 by 18. So, we got, 12 pouches. You got your 6 and your 6. The bottom one has a Velcro. In the bottom, I got my automatics, my Swiss Armies. In the top, I got the knives I carry most, or the ones I carry most often, like Endura, the Endura, my Kershaw Crown, which I'll have a review on soon. Just want to get a little more time on it. Get in there. Thank you. Griptilian, Sog Flash 2, that Buck 119 look-alike, and my Spyderco Small Fly, which is the reason why that happened. All 5 of them. Because I'm used to having the clip on the safe handle. I'm used to, when I open a knife, I'm used to reaching in, snagging the clip, pulling it out, and opening it. Well, what would happen is I'd pull it out and I would start flipping. And the pocket clip handle is actually the bite handle. So this knife definitely bit me pretty damn hard. So I gotta, constantly remind myself that safe handle has nothing on it. I did these at home. This one here. Did this one at home. These couple. This one I was actually at my grandmother's. I went to open it up and be like, hey, cousin, look at this. And I grabbed it and I flipped it open, grabbing the bite handle. And when I came back, when I came back, I went to do one of these to just, snap it up, snap it open, come back down, or snap it up, or, that, only up and down. And because I had the bite handle, when I came up and I came down, it went bite, and it rolled up on me. So this cut actually starts about here, and it goes all the way around to here. So, putting this away until this heals. But I did get one more thing from my parents that I was happy about. It wasn't a strap, but I wasn't expecting it, because straps are kind of hit or miss, so I figured I'd get myself that anyways. What I did get is the CRKT, Zilla tool. Monster tool, quote unquote. It comes in packs like this with your sheath in the back. The sheath for it works well. You can throw this in either way. I tend to throw it in with the pliers first, just because it's a little easier to get in and out at that point. You just gotta throw it in with the clip in, and then it fits in perfectly, and you're good to go. It has a loop in the back for your belt, either vertical or horizontal, either or. Let's get into the tool, because it's just your nylon sheath. So nothing special there, but it does have its model on, or its name on there. So you're good there. Let's get into specs. I'm just going to grab the box, that way I got specs. Right off the rip though, guys, I'm going to just start with these. Okay. Blade length is 3 inches. I'm not going to flip this out because it's a little tight and it can't really flip too well. It's liner lock, 3-inch blade, partially serrated. It seems to be pretty sharp. Let's just confirm that. Make sure this is empty. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Right out of the box, it's pretty sharp. So, it's a 3-inch blade, made of 3 CR13, 54 to 56 HRC. So that'd be something rock hardness or something. I think that's hardness. I don't know. On the hardness scale. So blade handle length is 6 inches with the blade open. It's 6.5 inches with the blade open. It comes out to 9.625 inches according to the package. So take it for what it's worth. Weight on it, it says, is about 7.4 ounces. Got a pocket clip. Balanced ergonomic handle designed for hard use and comfort. I'm not going to go by what's on that package at this point. Right off the rip, guys, I will say, make sure you keep these tools in the right way. I'm going to zoom in a little bit just to get you guys a better view. So make sure that these bits are in the right way. If you have them in like this, they're going to fall out. I can guarantee that because it actually happened to me. Either loosely or they're going to fall out. But bits go right in the back there. Has a magnet keeping it in place. It doesn't drop in all that far, but it'll hold it in pretty damn well. It's got holders for them, that way you don't lose them when you don't have them in the tool. Again, make sure you have them in the right way. So I'm just going to make sure I have them in the right way because I don't need to lose these. Granted, to replace these are pretty cheap, but I'd rather not have to spend money on something I don't have to, you know. So let's go ahead and latch that in. It's got this thing here that keeps it in place. It's not going to move on you. I mean, I'm trying my hardest and it ain't coming out. Oh, yeah. It's a lot harder to get out, though. I will say that. It will still come out, but you really got to fight with it to get it out. It's not going to fall out nearly as easy. Pliers, spring-loaded. Has a latch here for it. All you got to do is slide that lock back towards you. Pliers slowly open. Could be because they were not used much or because they're a little slow. But spring operated pliers, they work pretty well. It's got your wire cutters, wire strippers. You can have wire cutters, wire strippers in there. It's got your knurled section and your fine tip. Line up on the plier head is pretty good. Pretty good. Just going to angle the screen a little bit so I can see. Of course it goes the wrong way. Come on. Find the balance. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and lock those back in place so I can continue on with the review. It's got jimping on the back for when you're using the pliers. Pretty decent. It bites in fairly well. Knurling for the blade, not really. You can get on that plier head and it's got knurling on there as well for your fingers. Now one thing I do want to check is if it's compatible with other bits. Because I know it's compatible with hex bits. I've got Chapman bits, I just want to make sure. Yeah, it'll work with those too. So if anyone has a Chapman toolkit, one of these, this will work with it. It's pretty decent. It's a mixture of steel and FRN, fiber reinforced nylon. Yeah, it's held together with the Torx screws. The blade, same thing. To adjust the blade, you're gonna need 2 Torx bits because each side has one. Pocket clip is non-reversible, one side only. Only available for right side, blade up, or tip down, pliers down. So take that with a grain of salt if you're going to be carrying this. Speaking of which, I haven't carried this in my pocket yet, but I will give you, I'm wearing khakis and it's not in the bottom of my jeans, or my khakis, and it's not bad. So I know a lot of you are going to ask what I was going to carry today. I was carrying the saw Swiss Army Knife A-Locks Cadet, and my Kershaw Crown, which I will have a review on soon. It's in the making. The bits it comes with are your standard slotted flathead. Just trying number 9 flathead, and a number 2 Phillips head. So if you're looking for bits, you can pretty much use any hex bit. I'll have a review up on this when I get more time on it. That's about it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your night whenever you happen to be watching this. Remember, life's short, stay sharp, hope for the best, plan for the worst. Merry Christmas, guys.